Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gaming 101. Today with me I have over there, hopefully I'm pointing in the right direction because I think it's slightly flipped. I'm not too sure. But I have with me today Redmagejr from It's Gosu. Hello, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing today, Mez?
Phew. I'm actually fairly exhausted. But that's my own problem. So today we're going to be learning about League of Legends. Now, I have absolutely no clue about League of Legends whatsoever. This all started when I was sitting at Insomnia 45 waiting for the StarCraft finals to start. And the League of Legends finals were on, and taking a long time, and I had absolutely no clue whatsoever what the hell was going on. So I tweeted out and asked for some people to try and attempt to help me to learn about LoL and learn how to play. But yeah, no one really came up until now, and today with me, as I've said, we have Redmage. So Redmage, do you want to introduce who you are and why you're here?
You're stuck with me at this point, I guess. I'm Redmagejr from It's Gosu. We're an online competitive community. I am the community manager for it. So we do everything from StarCraft to League of Legends to Dota 2 to HUD to a lot of upcoming games. So we're pretty excited about that. And I'm at some league. I do a lot of casting for It's Gosu for the league and things like that. So we're gonna have fun. That's the most important thing is we're gonna have fun today, Mez. Just kind of goofing around, playing some League of Legends, my friend.
Well, the question you asked me just before we was about to start was, what hero am I going to play? I have absolutely no idea, and I have absolutely no idea what any of them are, what any of the names are, anything at all. Literally.
Fantastic. All right, well, what we're going to do then to make it super, super easy is we are going to play a bot game, a custom bot game with just the two of us versus two bad guy bots. So it's going to be really easy. We'll be able to take it nice and slow and kind of learn a little bit because you're level 1. I'm level 11. But it's not really going to matter versus a bot game. So I just sent you a game invite. You should see it pop up in the lower right-hand side of your client where the little exclamation.
Oh, there's a flashy thing.
Yes, the flashy thing.
I'll just flip over, so it says game invite. And then accept.
There you go. And we're going to play versus... I'm going to pick some rather simple bots for us to play against just because we feel like cheating just a little bit. We will play against a Soraka because she's relatively harmless, and we will play against a Sona because she is also relatively harmless when it comes to bots. Normally you'd play with 5, but just to make things simple, we're just going to play versus these two. It won't generate any IP or experience or anything for us, but that's okay to get you started and ready to go. Okay?
Okay.
And then when we get into the main select screen, we'll kind of play. Did you think about anything that you wanted to do as far as I want to bash something with the stick, or I want to drop rocks from the sky, or I just like to play really lazy and don't like a lot of responsibility?
Well,
kind of
that
gameplay.
last bit sounds really my kind of style. But no,
kind of lazy, not really doing anything.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I've always preferred the caster roles. Melee roles just seem really sluggish and horrible to me. I've always played caster roles in WoW, in Star Wars: The Old Republic, in basically anything where I get a choice between caster and melee, I'll choose caster. So.
You always choose caster. Well, fantastic. Well, then that's what we will do, my friend. We will get you a caster. There are some pretty significant ones that are out this week on free, so we'll take a look. So let's hop into a game. It's going to come into a select screen. We'll have about a minute to select a character, but we'll get you something that's going to work out nice and special. So I'm going to start the game there.
Okay.
So free this week, you should have something semi-easy is, well, I say semi-easy. You have Janna, who's a caster. She basically throws a tornado at people and then shields her teammates and things like that. So she's kind of a caster, but she likes to play what they call a support role. So she helps to make sure that her allies don't die and can get away. So let's see. That might be a good one. Cassidy is another. Oh, that's not the one. Yeah, that's not what I want to do. Cassidy, he is a true caster and probably one of the most vicious casters in the game because he can deal so much damage out. So we'll go with him to start off with because he is going to murder things in the face for you. So pick that guy.
Which guy?
Cassidy, he's a little bit further down. Keep going, two or three more down. Next to the really ugly guy on the right.
Aha.
You can just pass.
You could have just said the purple one.
The purple guy. Yeah, that guy. Pick out the purple guy. Yeah, so we'll pick the purple guy for you. And what you have there for spells are perfect. Because we're not going to need to get away a lot. So we're not going to be doing anything too crazy. So this is kind of what we'll do. I'm gonna play a support role for you. I took heal and clarity. So, all right. Here's what Soraka and Sona, they're basically supports as well. Soraka is really good with supplying heal and magic or mana. Sona kind of does the same thing. She offers buffs and whatnot. But the biggest thing to do with a new hero, anytime you see one, is just take a couple of minutes and look at your spells in the lower corner there. Usually the best thing to do. Just kind of hover over the one that doesn't have a button associated with it. That's what they call your passive. That's something that you always have available.
Okay, so that's the Void Stone.
Yeah, the Void Stone. You just kind of hover over it. It tells you what it does. And like I said, he gets a lot of mana through normal attacks, and then you get your abilities as they go. Your Q, your W, your E, and your R. Your R is considered your ultimate, which Cassidy has a pretty baller ultimate. He can teleport, do massive damage, and just keep going. It wrecks anything in its place. That little circle that you see, that's the range that you can cast your spells.
So what does that have for two circles?
Because that's actually where that's what they call a skill shot. That's where your shot is going to go. So you can kind of play with it here on the deck when you start shooting off. What is that? That's your ultimate. So yeah, that's where you can teleport to and do damage when you get there and keep hitting them and that kind of stuff. So you'll see that all the times. Sometimes you'll see a line that comes out from you. Either a big thick line or a little thin line, and that's where it's going to shoot out. So sometimes you've got to be a little bit careful where you're going to put it because the bad guy's running away, and you're going to try to hit him on the run, that kind of a thing. It's kind of like having eagle eye vision. So some heroes have that, some of them don't. So go ahead and pick up your Q. We'll just start with your Q first, just because we'll go from Q, W, and E every time you level up. When you read guides and things like that, people have different ways of doing it, but just for simplicity's sake, we're going to go QWE and R. You don't get till 6, but we'll just do QWE, QWE, and then
So I'm
R
presuming when you say pick up, you mean press the little glowing, flashing thing above it?
Correct. Plus the little flashy glowing thing, right
Okay.
above the plus. All right, so now you see this little guy over here carrying a sword by the deck. Here, that's the shot. So you just click on that little guy there, and a window is going to open up. Really simple. It's this is where you find all of your gear for defense, to give you health, health regeneration, armor, or magic resistance. Depending on who you're facing, you'll kind of tailor it whether or not you need to have more armor or more kind of, if you ever play D&D, will resistance, more or less, or your magic resistance. That's where you find that. Attack has things like where you have damage, your critical attack, your attack speed, and your lifesteal.
Okay.
And what lifesteal basically is anytime you hit something with your stick, you get life back. For casters, they have something different called Spell Vamp, but that's a little bit more advanced. We'll talk about that later. Then you get your magic, where your ability power, that's how much damage you can do with your spells. Your cooldown reduction, because everything has time to cool down. You played WoW, so you know what your cooldown is. You got your mana and your mana regeneration. Then you come to movement, how fast you can move. That's basically just boots. Like getting boots, and there's a variety of boots, but there's also items that you can get that boost your speed and things like that. And then consumables. That's things like health potions, mana potions, wards for to have vision so you know where your opponents are moving and things like that. They're little things that you drop here and there. And elixirs. They give you temporary boosts, or like the Oracles does, it lets you see invisible characters. Okay. So that's again, that's a little bit more advanced, but today we're going to stick with what's on the recommended items list. So if you look over there, your first item is the Doran's Ring, which is a pretty basic but pretty awesome little piece of equipment. It gives you health, it gives you ability power, which gives you spell damage, and gives you mana regeneration. This the Doran's products, there's a Doran's Ring, a Doran's Shield, and a Doran's Blade. And they give similar stats all the way around depending on what it is. But these things stack those abilities like nothing else. They are considered the best starter items for a lot of new characters, because they give you everything that you need right off the bat. So just click on that and then press buy. We're already generating tons of cash because we're sitting here in the pool talking, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so you buy, this is what they call your initial item. So you want to kind of buy that because that's going to do you well. And the next thing you're going to buy, if you click on the next thing over, it's a boot.
Okay.
And then you see kind of toward the bottom where it says requires, and there's the boot, and then there's the, whatever the upgraded boot is. I think yours is the magic pen boots, the sorcerer's shoes.
I've got sorcerer's shoes and boots of speed.
And boots of speed. Great. What that basically does is that tells you that you can get, it requires 2 items to make it. So you have to get your boots of speed first, and then you'll pay an additional cost to get them upgraded. So at 350, we're just going to hang out here for another couple of seconds to talk about it. And we're going to buy our boots of speed, and then later on we're going to go and wander around inside the base here for a second. And I'm going to point out some other things to you. But so far, is all this making kind of sense to you? Just a little bit?
To an extent, yes. There's a lot to take in there, but...
Yeah, there is a lot to take in. That's why I'm keeping everything nice and simple and just kind of running you through the menus. Okay, so now we should have 350. So just highlight the boots of speed and click buy.
Okay.
Nice. So now we'll just close out of the shop, and we'll just walk around the base here for a second. All right, so now if you notice on the lower left of your HUD, you'll see your champion's picture. You'll see all these little numbers and things with pictures next to them. The top one is your attack power. That's if you're going to whack something with a stick or punch it in the face. Then the next one is your ability power. That's your magic damage, like I said. So dropping bricks or meteorites from space. And then your attack speed is the little sword with that. That's how fast you can basically melee attack. Basically whack things with a stick. Your spellcasters really don't care about it, because it's all about cooldowns and cooldown reduction. The next one down is your movement speed. Now, you're kind of in luck because not only do you have Boots of Speed, but you also have Janna, and Janna's passive is she increases your movement speed by 3%. So it's great to have her around because everybody on your team gets a cool buff. And then the next is your armor, which is reduce the amount of damage you take from basic attacks and from damage and from physical-based attacks, so your attack damage. And then the next is magic resistance, how much resistance you receive from magical damage and things like that. Now, if you look at some of your skills, it'll have a description. It'll say plus. You'll see like a number in parentheses that says plus, 10 or plus 5 in green. That means that it's adjusted by your ability power, by your magic ability. Okay. If it's in orange, it's adjusted by your physical stats. So by your attack power. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you're playing a different hero and it has one in green and one in orange, orange is physical, green is magic.
Okay.
So there you go. So, and then you have your items, and then how much gold you have. All right,
Okay.
and then this is your nexus. This little thing here. So this is what you're trying to protect. You're trying to keep all the little creepy crawly guys with cannons and axes and spells away from this, and these are your towers.
Okay.
They will fire at whatever comes close to them. That's a bad guy. And this is your inhibitor. There's one per lane, and if this gets blown up, the other side starts getting what they call super creeps. You see this guy with the big tank that he's riding on?
Mm-hmm.
There's other guys that come along that look like bigger tanks or big things with claws. And they do way more damage, and it takes a long time to kill them. So you kind of want to make sure that they don't get these inhibitors.
Okay.
And the same thing goes for them on their side. Their base looks pretty much identical to ours. You take down this. You can't attack an inhibitor until you take down this turret. These turrets in a row. So it's a game of stages. You go from stage 1 to stage 2, that kind of a thing. So you have that's your inner turret. Here's your middle turret, and here's your outer turret. So that's kind of the layout of your base, so to speak. And looking on your right-hand side, that's your mini-map. Yay, the mini-map. And you can see there's 3 lanes. There's the top lane, which is this one. I'm going to ping it.
Okay, so on the left.
And,
Ooh, shit.
yep, on the left.
Run away.
And then this is the mid lane. I'm teaching you silly creeps. There we go. See, toss. So just hit your Q and hit one of these things in the face.
It's really hard to actually. I think the scroll speed for like scrolling around. So Q and.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're killing stuff. And everybody can physically attack, but sometimes you just wait for. There you go. I'll pop that guy up in the air for you. There you go. Aha! So there you go. Now you've killed some creeps. And we're in the mid lane going back. So there's the top lane, the mid lane, and then the bot lane. Now you can see that we're getting experience. If you look underneath of your character picture there, there's a little orangish yellow line that's growing up steadily as the creeps die. That's your experience.
Okay.
So every time you level up, the little pluses will come up. So you'll kind of select whatever new ability you want to get or upgrade that ability.
Okay,
So
I'm
you can
having
have
some
fun.
really bad options.
Is it scrolling weird or?
Yeah. Oh no, it stopped scrolling weird now I've said that, of course.
Yeah, so you can find the scrolling in your more options. If you hit escape and then hit more options, it's down right above the surrender button. It says mouse speed. Down a little bit more.
I believe it was the map scroll speed.
Oh, map scroll. Okay, map scroll speed. Yeah, that's when you're looking around at the map and stuff. And sorry, you died to the tower. I wasn't paying attention. So the tower will fire on you if you're closer than the creeps, but until you attack a hero, it'll just kind of stare at you. Boop, 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 boop. But I'll wait in mid lane here for you.
I think I'm coming.
You're coming this way, yay! And you can. Oh no! Soraka destroyed our turret down south. You can also click on the little mini map if you want to go somewhere.
That's what I did do, which is why I was confused as to whether I was coming.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can click on that. You'll see the little white line pop up, or you can direct scroll and things like that. So, but yeah, there you go. We'll just keep pushing this little lane here, and this is kind of what you do. You just kind of eliminate these creeps, stay out of the way of. You want to stay out of the range of the tower. What's great is you'll hear a little blink when it's targeting you, and you have about a half a second before it actually fires its first bolt at you. But you kind of get that audible warning that you're about to get owned by the tower. The more tower shots you take, the heavier it hits. So, if you take one, you're going to do okay, but if you take multiple, it's going to hurt a lot. All right, so let's go take a look.
That thing. My screen flashed red as well. No, no, I was hit. That's why.
There you go. So, all right. So this is a lane right here. So this is all kinds of fun, right? This is cool. So make sure you hit the plus on your abilities just to gain new abilities and try them out, see what they do.
Which one? Just the second one?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, just pick one. Pick one and play with it. We're not doing anything too hard and heavy here. And I'm going to go ahead and heal you, so that way, yeah, there you go. You don't get too damaged.
Okay, so that's a sort of semi-passive thing, that one. So, additional to melee.
Yep, there you go. And how much gold do you have right now?
I have 750.
750. Okay, well, we'll come back over here. We'll come back here for a second and just hit the B button. And what this does is this is going to recall you back to the home base. Now you can't, if you get attacked or if you move or if you do an action, it stops. So just make sure you don't move or anything in here. And then it takes you back to the pool. The pool will heal you up and give you more mana and stuff like that. So now you can click on your boots in your inventory, and then they should be highlighting your new boots. You just click those and hit buy.
Okay, I'm done.
And now you've got lots of boots.
Okay, so I'm wearing 2 pairs of boots now.
Yep. So you've got some magic boots going on right now, and wow, we were really underleveled in comparison, but that's okay. They're gonna, whatever. They're not gonna get through. The reason why I picked 2 supports is because they're not gonna overly win this game. Although Soraka seems to be building up pretty good. All right, so we're just gonna keep hitting these little minions here, and in what they call the mid lane. And because you're a caster, you're an AP caster. This is kind of your lane. This would be your domain in a game, in what they call the laning phase, which is when everybody's just kind of going through. They're trying to kill these little creep things to earn money and experience and level up and whatnot. And while you're doing that, what you just did. So anytime you get what they call a last hit, if you deliver the killing blow on a creep, or which these guys are called creeps, or a hero, you get the money and a big crack of experience for it. So it's always good to kind of get those last hits because you get way more money hitting last. You kind of get that little bonus as a thank you for smashing me in the face last. So usually it's about 25 per minion that you kill, little minion, and I think it's about 28 for the big minions if you kill them last. And then heroes are kind of worked out differently. They kind of work out in other ways. But, I didn't shield you. I'm sorry. I'm not even paying attention. Boop. There you go. So I can shield you so you can take a little bit more damage. What a bad Janet. What a bad support. Look at that. But yeah, as you can see, we're just kind of sitting here doing damage and things like that. Now, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, it has your time. It shows you how many times you've died, how many kills you've gotten, how many times you've died, and how many assists. So if I'm beating on a hero and you come over there and you hit him a couple of times, then I kill him, you get an assist, which means you get a fraction of the gold and a fraction of the experience for that privilege.
I'm so used to hitting 1, 2, 3 that I'm hitting those instead. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a little bit to get used to go, QWR, but it's pretty good. Now, what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 do on the number pad? If you have items in there like potions or whatever, if you hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, depending on where they are in your inventory, that kind of activates them. That kind of does that. All right, Soraka is getting kind of mean. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to stop Soraka for a second. You keep beating on that. Try not to get too close to the tower when there's no creeps around, because it'll start firing at you. Somebody come home and slow down Soraka. Do I have a healing ability?
No, I gave you the healing ability, but you should be able to mow a lot of things down here. Come on. Okay, come on, Soraka. Get away from me. I hate you, Soraka. No, not really. I usually like playing Soraka. I'm a big Soraka fan because she's like one of the best supports you can possibly have, and she's a really good caster.
Ooh, I gained some more. So, why do I get multiple plus symbols? Are there's like powering them up, or?
Yeah, that's if you have more than one level to level up. Either you run behind, or you were in the middle of a fight and you killed a bunch of stuff real fast, and now you get
No,
to.
I was just thinking like I've unlocked all of them now. I was wondering. What...
Oh yeah, if you get as you go through level 1 through 5, you can choose between your Q and E abilities, and then at level 6, 11, and 17, you can actually click on your ultimate. Your ultimate is so powerful that you can only level up 3 times. Well, everything else you get to level up 5 times.
So what does my ultimate do?
You are able to teleport on top of something, do damage to it, and then keep beating it in the face with magic damage until it dies. And you can do just some amazing things with it. A good caster to really start out with is someone they call Annie. Annie is a little girl who is a pyromaniac. She will throw fire at you. She will breathe fire on you. She has a stun, so she can stop people from attacking. And then on top of that, her ultimate is she throws a big giant teddy bear at you that kills you and does evil things to you in your sleep. Because she is a big meanie.
Sounds fun.
Alright, wait, oh, how much gold do you have, actually, since you just came back?
1016.
Alright, hit the B button real quick. We're gonna get you another item.
Okay.
We're going to get you some items. Yay, items. Alright, so next on your recommended list, I believe is, might be a Rod of Ages, I think?
Abyssal Scepter.
Abyssal Scepter, okay. So, click on the Abyssal Scepter, and it should give you an option for 2 items. The first one should be a blasting wand, which increases your ability power. And the second one is your Megatron, the Negatron cloak, which gives you...
Megatron sounds cooler.
Yeah, Megatron does sound cooler, which gives you magic resistance. Since we're not really fighting anything, you don't really need the resistance at the moment, but click on that blasting wand because that's going to give you way more ability power.
Okay, that's done.
So we'll click that, and that should drop you down to like 200 something.
242.
242. Okay, so when you get up to 740, let me know because then we're going to come back and get you more mana. All right, why don't you come down here because we're going to attack this Soraka bot. We're going to go to bottom lane and we're going to go play with the Soraka bot. I'm going to pop her up in the air. I'm going to silence her, and we're just going to come over here and beat her in the face. Yeah, there you go. Get your ult, get in there, and do some more damage to her. Look how afraid she is. I'm going to back her up just a little bit. So she's going to chase me for a second. There you go. Get her, get her, get her. You got her. You got her. Oh, no! Get her. There you go. Just keep throwing spells at her because she can heal. There you go. Just keep throwing spells at her. Anytime you can. You almost got her. You almost got her. There you go. Now dive into this. Dive into those bushes right here to just above you.
I can't. The trees.
Oh, I'm sorry. The tree. The little bushes. The tall grass, like right there. Okay. Now hit the B button. Now you're kind of invisible to them. The trees you can't pass through, but the little grass, the high grass, you can. So, and that'll get you back safely because the bad guys can't get you. So now you got a lot of gold, and you got a pretty good chunk of experience for.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, there was a problem with the audio, apparently, so I restarted the stream. But we should be back. Yes, we are back.
Alright, so come on top lane here with me. Oh, how much gold do you have now?
I have 725.
725. That, not quite enough. All right, so head top here with me, and we are going to take out this Sonobot. Similar to the way that we just did Soraka.
Okay. There I am.
I think she's gone. There she is. I'm going to shield you, so, yep, go ahead and get her. I'll pop both of those guys up. I'm going to hit that heal, and that was in the wrong place. Oh no, I died. Okay, go ahead and run, because they're gonna kill you.
Don't worry, I am running.
So there you go.
When I realised both of them were there, I thought, yeah, run.
Yep. They are quite upset that we killed Sorakabad.
Ladies and gentlemen, can someone just confirm that you are seeing the stream still?
Yes, I am watching the stream.
Ah, good.
You are on top of it. Okay, so there we go. So that was a bad engagement. That's what they call a bad engagement, which is what I am fantastic at, is bad engagements. Because I like to pick fights with things that beat me in the face.
Okay.
And even though with two supports, if you notice, it says their name, and just to the right of their name, it has the number. That's what level they are.
Okay.
So they're level 17, which means they're one level away from being at the level cap, which means they do a lot more damage than you and I. But that's okay. Well, come on, you.
And I'm also leveled ahead of you. I presume that's from killing that one earlier.
Yes, exactly. Because you got the kills, plus you were killing off a lot of the minions and things like that. So that gives you a pretty good level. So what health-wise are you at? Okay, so we're just gonna press. We're gonna stand here and we're gonna press B. Whoop. Yeah, go ahead and come back. And I'm gonna stop her from attacking you. Oh. And that way we'll stand in the pool for a second and we'll heal up.
Okay. Ah, so we heal up more when we're here.
Yes.
I now probably have enough for whatever you wanted me to buy.
See if you can get your Abyssal Scepter up and running. It should be about 1,000. I want to say it's 1,000. If you click
So I had to buy the Megatron cloak first.
Oh, okay, you got the okay. So now that you got the Megatron cloak, you're good to go there. So.
And I need 1,050 to buy the purple wand thing.
1,050. Okay. So now you know what you're aiming for. Now you need 1,050 to get your Abyssal Scepter. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna silence those girls, and I'm gonna try to get around them here and activate my ult, and that's gonna throw her back at that. I'm gonna put shield on myself. And we're gonna be looking pretty good here. All right, look at that. We survived the engagement. That is awesome. Look at you. All right. If you can, you always want the team fight to take place underneath the tower, so that way, while they're hitting you, they're also taking tower shots, because the tower is always going to aim to whatever is being more aggressive to it, whether it be champions or creeps. So
Hitting the wrong button.
that's okay. That happens all the time. Good sock on Sarunabot. Go ahead and let her go, because she's just going to lure you out for Soraka bot to go crazy all over you.
So it's these steps.
Yep, just go right back to the steps and you're good to go. You should be at like 600 gold so far.
500 and something.
500 change. Alright, so now they're pushing back that side. Alright. Yeah, you see the creeps will just keep going either way and killing each other off. So it's always about, later game, clearing out the waves of creeps there to make it a little bit more manageable. So now we should be able to get Sorakabot here, because she is going to get murdered here in a second. And so are you if I don't hurry up and... Oh no! Oh no!
Yep. I was
Oh
murdered.
no! Oh, she got the heal off. Oh no! So we both died.
Boo-hoo. So, what does that mean? Does that mean they've just got free reign to beat the crap out of us now?
Exactly, free reign to do whatever they really want. This is kind of a key situation for normal, if you're playing versus other people. They can push lanes, they can get buffs that are on the field. We'll talk about that at another time because it's really confusing. But yeah, getting ace kind of lets them do whatever they want.
So they're level 18 now.
Yeah, they're level 18, so we're under level. But that's okay.
Slightly.
We're fighting a good fight here.
Oh shoot! They're slightly within our base.
They are. So now we have no defense on the left side there,
Including minus me. Yay!
and now you see how they're attacking me, but the tower's attacking them.
Yep.
It's because there you go. So I get the credit for it, even though the tower kind of killed her for me.
But there's still one in our base.
Yeah, there's still one right there. Oh, and she got me. I wasn't close enough to the tower for her to take more shots. But our minions will battle on without us momentarily.
Well, I'm back. Should I just hide?
No, just stand by. Just stand over there for now, and just kind of deal damage to those minions to stop them from killing off that inhibitor there for us. Or Sonobot if she's going to be a jerk and keep attacking you. Yeah, try to lure her back just a little bit more, get her really excited. Look at that tower shot. Okay, now move in and alter if you can. There you go. Can you get her? Oh, nice. See, look at that. You got another one going on. All right, so go back to the pool and heal up.
Okay.
And see, in that, look how much damage you did. Underneath the tower, you can get so much damage on top of what you're actually doing and kind of preserve yourself just a little bit. And she was healing up that whole time, so you were doing even more damage than she was expecting. So,
Right,
very,
I have
very
enough for the wand now as well.
excellent. Then go for the wand.
Done.
Now, look at the wand. If you look in your inventory in the lower left-hand side, you can kind of hover over it.
Yep.
And it'll give you like a description of what it does. You get your AP, you get your magic resist, but then it has a passive, and it should be that it emits an aura.
Reduces the magic resist of nearby enemy champions by 20.
There you go. So if they're building resistance to your magic, it kind of takes away 20 of that. So if they have any sort of magic resist, it almost kind of lowers their ability to fight the infection of your awesomeness.
Okay.
So you and the good thing about having the Abyssal Scepter is in team fights, if there are other people that do magic damage, you're kind of helping them out as well. So you're kind of wearing thin the defense of the bad guys.
Okay.
So it's very, very cool. So now we're going to just kind of stay here because we can't really go out and explore the map, which is fine. And we just need to kill off... Whoop, there's a Soraka bot. There, I'll silence her for you. There you go. Yeah, that's right, Soraka bot. Come get you some. Oh, I'm going to ult you back into him. Oh, look at that. I'm going to pop you up. Look at that. Oh. I'm going to dive into this bush here. Save myself a little bit of grief. Oh, no, I was slain. Oh,
Me. I tried to get away.
You were almost there. Almost there.
No.
But that's okay. They're gonna wreck this thing. But so do you kind of understand so far kind of a little bit about the game, that it's about killing off the creeps, killing off the killing off the heroes, and kind of defending your base kind of thing? Yeah. That's the overall concept of the game.
Yep.
So it's pretty cool. They'll probably kill off our Nexus before we get back up. Now, do you see the little things with the big claws? That's the upgraded tank guys.
Oh, okay.
Because our inhibitor was down, so now they deal big damage. So they're gonna destroy our Nexus, and bam! So they win.
Is that good or bad?
Yay!
I'm presuming that's bad.
That's right.
Apparently, Sorakabat is unbeatable.
She is completely unbeatable. She will ruin us with her anger. But we did pretty well considering we sat back for about 10 levels and talked and chit-chatted and things like that. So, pretty good if I do say so myself.
Okay.
So we're going to get back into another game here. All right. Add bot. Sona and Sorakabat. One more time. Where's Sorakabat?
This time, without the pausing at the start, we might actually do something.
We might actually be pretty awesome, I think. All right. So we're going to start. Since we kind of went through the basics, we're just going to keep going with your recommended build, you know. But the good thing is, as you get a little bit more familiar with Cassidon, he'll do more and more things. He'll do more and more things for you. You can start kind of customizing the way that you get your abilities. If you say, well, I really use my Q a lot, I want to use that, then you keep putting points in Q and you're in your ultimate. You know, if you're like, oh, I really like my W or whatever, you can do that. And I am going to choose Antibot this time. Yes, Antibot, I want to play too. I call everything bot, just for whatever reason. I just do. I just call Antibot, Cassidon bot. I just call everybody bot. But I'm going to stick with this. All right, now, you see where it says spells, where it says runes and masteries, and then it says spells, and it says lock in?
I already clicked lock in.
That's cool. You can still hit your spells, and choose healing, and because I think you get healing at 1, and choose ghost.
Okay. What are they then?
What they do is healing. Well, if you press, you can just hover over it. It'll tell you exactly what it does. It restores health to you depending on what level you are, as well as all the surrounding heroes to you.
Okay.
The other thing is Ghost, and when you click that, you run really fast. So if you're trying to get away from the evils and you're running low on health, you just hit that Ghost, and you can just run real fast.
Cool. I think.
So, yeah. So it's one of those. It's a good escape thing. If you're in a situation where you need to get out really fast, or if you want to get to something really fast, Ghost is really good. A lot of people tell you to go with Flash and something else because Flash kind of lets you just blink from one area to another within a 15. It's equivalent to 15 feet. It's a 15-foot jump through stuff. So it's nice to get away or out of the way of something very, very quickly. All right, so now go ahead and pick up your recommended items, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick our recommended items up, and we're both going to go mid and have some fun.
Okay. I just saw something that says they can transform people into a squirrel.
Yes, there's a character called Lulu. She is a support character. Well, she's a what they call an AP support character, AP ability power mage support hero, and she has a transmograph. She can transform them into squirrels or cupcakes and things like that. Oh, and if you hit Shift 1, you'll do your taunt, and Shift 2 is another taunt.
Is in numpad or?
Just Shift 1 in like your normal keyboard set.
I don't seem to be doing anything.
No, you're talking. Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Oh,
okay. Just start saying stuff. And then 3 is your dance. So when if you ever just want to be silly and just dance, you can just Shift 3, and then Shift 4 is your laugh. So this is just, again, something silly that they put in there, but it's kind of fun to do every so often. All right, so you picked an ability, which is good. So we got that. So this is the caster that I told you would be a really good first pickup for you. She's very easy to use. if you see the little teddy bear that she's carrying around there, that's the teddy bear that she throws at you that grows into a giant monster that eats flesh.
Okay.
You
Sounds
wanna
fun.
play too? Yeah, so it sounds good. So we're just going to go in here and we're just going to kill some more creeps. We're just going to eat creeps again and just try to earn money and have some fun.
Okay.
And Soraka and Sonobot will probably both be splitting between top and bottom lane again. So we'll kind of have free reign to kind of take some room out here. Now the big thing, the reason why you want to try to take these towers, not only will it let creeps go through, but when you kill off a tower, when anybody on your team kills off a tower, everybody on your team gets 150 gold. Oh, look out, you're taking tower shots. So I'm going to pop my heal on you. And if you hit your heal...
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, wow. There you go. And I'm going to take... Shoot. So be careful, you're the closest thing again to the tower. It's kind of like being offsides in football. If you get too... If you're beyond the closest player to the net... you're gonna get penalized. You're gonna get that yellow card, and by yellow card it means dead by tower.
Wow, you're talking English football here as well.
Because I grew up in Germany. I call it football over here, and people don't understand it. Look out! Oh, so you get executed. Now the good thing about an execution versus a kill, and this is what I like. This is what everybody will tell you. If you get executed by a tower as opposed to getting killed by a hero, it's okay. Because you're not giving the other team points, money, experience, or anything like that. So it's better to be executed than it is to be killed. That's why sometimes you'll see a hero, if he's being eaten by a bunch of heroes, he'll start making his way toward their tower to try to get executed as opposed to killed.
Okay. So you just let the minions take out the tower?
Yeah, you can let the minions take out the tower. I was coming down here to stop Sorakabot from...
Oh, okay. I was following you.
That's fine. You can... you're passing through the jungle right now, so that's what they call the jungle.
Okay.
Light her on fire. That'll stun her. Get that. I'll get my thing out. Yeah, you're going to be in trouble here in a second, Sorakabot. I got my friends coming. Yeah, that's right. There you go. So there you go. Now you learned the number one tactic. She's underneath the tower. Don't go for her. If you were full health, you could easily have done what they call diving, which is you continue to take the tower shots while you just pummel her. But it's always safer to not risk that sometimes, just because. Now, if you saw her a second ago, she stood still and she had the little swirly thing above her head.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw that.
Nope.
That's stunned. That means she's stunned. So she can't move or do anything like that. I'll charge it up again and show it to you. All right, you took a tower shot again. So she's going to try to come get you. I'm going to try to light her on fire. All right, so the next time she comes over here, I'm going to stun her. So just watch for her to just kind of stand there for a second like a grinning idiot.
Well, I have enough money to buy my next item.
Oh, okay. So we go back. Now, in a normal game, you don't go back every single time you're ready for that. You kind of wait for a good situation like that. That is a good situation. She's back behind her tower. Our minions are right there. We've got time to come back, get our boots, and run back out there.
Okay. So we're going back down to the bottom.
Yep, we'll go back down to the bottom. Why not? We'll take on Sorakabot this time because she embarrassed us so much last game.
Fair enough.
Alright, so how are you doing on your abilities? Are you understanding them just a little bit better?
I am, yes.
I know what they do. Okay, cool. That's excellent. Alright, so now watch this trick. If you come down here, if you come into the grass,
Mm-hmm.
she can't see you. So as long as you stay on the grass, she can't see you unless you do a move. Okay, so watch this. All right, you see her? Now I'm going to hit her. Now you see that little swirly above her? That means she's stunned. She can't do anything. So we can just sit there and pound on her. Or if it's also a good way to escape, to get away from something. Now I'm going to try to light her on fire again. Because I'm a jerk. And then I'm going to pop my heal. Pop this. Oh, I didn't have my stun up. Oh, that was my stun button. Oh, no. That's okay. Now I'll just stun all those minions. See all those minions just got stunned? Because it's hilarious.
Fair enough.
Alright, so now we'll push this turret. Come up here and just do damage to it. Now you always want to keep an eye on how many minions you have around the turret. Now we'll start backing away from the turret.
Why can't I attack it with my Q ability?
Towers you can only hit with your basic attacks.
Okay.
They're rarely affected by magical abilities. There you go. Watch this. Oh, an Antibot to the rescue, stunning all the minions.
Ah, I didn't see Soraka at the back there for some reason.
Okay, now I've got my stuns up and ready to go. There you go, so I'll stun her. Now careful, she's going to lead you back into the tower. Now the thing with the tower is, like I said, even if you have your minions there, if you hit a champion, the tower will automatically attack you because you're being mean to their champion. All right, so we'll go back now because we're both kind of low on mana and health. Going back inside the bushes, she can't see us go back, so she can't come up there and try to interrupt us and that kind of a thing. So it's good, even though we don't have the money to upgrade our boots or whatnot. It's okay. Now, if you look, you have what, 400 something gold now?
425.
425. Okay, click on the shop again, and look at your recommended items, and kind of click through there and see if anything is lit up. Like your I think you have an Archangel staff as a recommended item.
I've got a sapphire crystal and an amplifying tome.
Okay. All right. So.
Or actually, I need 2 sapphire crystals and a Meki pendant.
Well, we'll go with your because I think it's building your zeal. So okay, click on your zeal, which is your 2 cross swords. Go ahead and get your amplifying tome.
That's what I was looking at.
There you go. So we'll get your amplifying tome. Very good. You already know that you wanted to get something that was going to do ability power damage. So that's what you want.
Well, I'm presuming it's just similar to int.
Yep, it's int.
So where are we going? Top.
We're going to go bot. We're going to take on Soraka bot before she can take down this tower. We might get there in time.
I can run really fast.
And I'm going to have my stun up. So we're going to have some fun because I'm level 6, so you're going to see Mr. Tibbers come out to play. And this is where I laugh maniacally like a little girl because it's hilarious. So you get her there. Watch this. Oh, stun Tibbers. Stun Tibbers. Get her, Mr. Tibbers. Oh, I took the shot. No, come back here, Mr. Tibbers. Get her. Get her, Mr. Tibbers. See, I can have Mr. Tibbers tank for me. Because Mr. Tibbers is a nice guy. No, I didn't kill her. Oh, she silenced me, so now I can't cast, but that's okay. You're there. And we'll just keep attacking the tower here. Now, the other thing you can do is you can clean out creeps. from around the tower, so that way your minions can keep attacking the tower, and you don't have to worry about too much. Hey, there you go. So now we're going to take this tower first. We're going to take a tower first. Woo! Woohoo! All right, so now we're going to back up, because now we should have gotten out. You should have seen a thing that say 150 or gold or whatnot on there, which is perfect. So we'll go back, because now we should be able to buy another item.
Okay, hopefully.
Hopefully, buy another item. Regardless, after you kill off a turret like that, you will kind of want to go back, buy up, heal up a little bit, because now that your tower is done, now you're kind of free to roam around and help out your fellow lanes. So now we're going to go top. We're going to take on Sonabot now. Although, wait a minute, where's our tower down bot? Actually, we're going to go bot. I changed my mind, because top tower is about the same place, but we're going to go bot, because it's just going to be a little bit more fun that way.
Okay. So, as a beginner, should you focus on learning one character with a certain role? For example, I started playing Ash, I play Vayne now too. That's from a chat from Nudge.
Should you, it depends on what you feel comfortable with. Kind of play around with different heroes or different roles. For your caster role, unfortunately, they only really have Kassadin and Janna to kind of learn with. So you for freebie champions, you kind of have to just kind of wait till they're free to play. You'll always find a new champion that you love to play more. Like, I just found out about Anivia. I'd seen her play before, but I never actually played her, and she was free a couple of weeks ago, and I went crazy with that freaking bird because she is so awesome.
So when you say a free champion,
they change champions every week. They give you a new cycle of about 8 champions that you can play.
okay.
Or I think it's 8 or 10. I want to say 8. It's 8 champions. So every week you can choose from 8 new champions. All right, we're going to go mid now. We're going to go up the... This is called the river. We're going to go up the river. We're going to go get Soraka, because she changed lanes on us. So every week you have a new ability to play some potentially new champions. So always keep an eye on that. On various sites like It's Gosu, we always post when the new... Oh, little sneaky devil. You're going to get timbered. You're going to get timbered. Get her, Tibbers. Get her, Tibbers. Yeah, there we go. Yay.
I took a lot of damage there.
You did take a lot of damage. All right. But you got the assist on that, right?
Yes, apparently.
Yes, so there you go. So you got a little chunk of change to go along with that.
You look like one of the purple things. I keep thinking that you're one of them. I'm trying to attack you.
It's the hair.
More the cloaky thing. The dress, I presume.
Yes. You're in a big sundress. Look at that. We took 2 towers. All right, so now we're in really good shape. Oh, here comes Soda. We're just going to go ahead and back away, because she's going to be able to maul the 2 of us pretty quickly.
Yeah, she's a few levels ahead of us.
Just a few levels ahead. All right, so we're going to go back at this opportunity, because now we should have even more gold. Not only did we kill a hero, we got a tower, we got lots of gold. But going back to your question of, starting out with what character you want, play around with them. You'll find something that's good. You can always sort by, are they melees, are they assassins, which are just people that pop out of a bush and kill things real fast, are they casters? Just kind of play around with the role that you want to play. I'm just like you, man. So I love to play casters. I love to just smash stuff with magic or support, so I can help out my team and do a lot of things that they want to get accomplished. So it all depends on what you want to do. Now, where are you at? So you just got your Sheen. You got 400 some odd gold extra. Go ahead and get your Zeal, for your cross swords.
Yep.
That's a Zeal. Yeah, Zeal. you should have the ability to get a null mantle cloak or null mantle. Click that, because that's magic resistance. So that's going to make you a lot beefier against these two bot opponents because they both deal magic damage. So now you're building magic resistance to counter them.
Okay.
So problemo. So now you have 3 items, or 4 items now, right? You have your Sheen, you have your Doran's Ring, you've got your Null Mantle, and you've got your boots. So the next item you want to get now, because you've got a couple of items in your inventory to kind of do some damage. Now we want to save up and definitely get our boots this time. So you need to get to 700 to get your cooldown boots, or 750 for your boots. So that's our goal. We're going to go to 750, and we're going to be awesome. So let's go bot, because they are going to swarm bot.
Okay.
So we're just going to have fun with these guys here. I'm going to clear these guys off of our tower.
So when you say it's my ultimate, should I be careful about when I use it, or?
You really only want to use your ultimate in team fights to kill off a hero. That's the best when you're first starting out. That's kind of the opportunity that you want to have to use it. You want to have that ready to go for a big or a little team fight, just so you can take out a hero very quickly without risking you or your people. Now, if you hover over your ultimate, it'll give you just underneath on the right hand side. It'll tell you what the cooldown is.
It's like 5 seconds.
5 seconds. If it's a slow cooldown, now be careful with yours, because yours is a little bit of a unique ult, because you have 5 seconds to jump and then jump and then jump, but it costs you more mana each time, I think, that you use it. So be very careful about what the passives to it are. But yes, if it's 5 seconds, or if it's like low, because I like to play Swain, who's another caster. His ultimate has like a 10-second cooldown. I use that thing to clear out creeps all the time. You're taking a lot of damage. There you go. I'm gonna heal up. Heal you up. That way you don't have to take as much damage. Oh, now okay. Now we're gonna back up because now Sonobot's here. Oh no!
No!
Sonobot killed you. No. No, Sonobot.
Apparently, Nudge wants to sing.
Nudge wants to... Go get Sonobot. Go get Sonobot, Tibbers. Kill Sonobot. I don't have my stun up. I don't have my stun up. I don't have my stun up. So I'm going to get back to the bush here. All right, so you go ahead and head top. I want you to head top.
Okay.
And that way you can farm what they call farming, which is you killing off creeps. Just kill off a bunch of creeps, hang out, and you'll get XP a lot faster. So we'll be able to level up and kind of counter these guys up, since they'll be a little bit further ahead than us. We'll kind of play to their strength just a little bit. I need
slow. Nudge wants to sing the Elmo song.
Nudge wants to sing the Elmo song?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Nudge and her singing, I tell you what. She loves to sing. She's a really good singer, though.
Yes, she is. Ooh,
but so far, you know...
Up here.
Sonobot came up top, huh? Okay, well, she must have sensed that you were coming over there and decided to be all kinds of jerkish and meet you over there. Well, I got myself a tome this time, so now I can start doing actual damage to them, because my recommended items had me going with a lot of health builders and things like that right off the bat. So now with a little bit more damage potential, I can do a lot of stuff to these bad bots. All right. I'm going to head back down.
So I can only level up my ultimate. I can just use it and then never get it again. So
with your you can level it up 3 times at level 6, level 11, and level 17.
okay.
Because it can only level up 3 times. Well, everything, like I said, everything else levels up 5 times. So it's just one of those things where they're always so powerful that they only want you to be able to use it just a few times. They'll have Tibbers come up and kill stuff in the face.
Ooh, Sonobot's back here and healed. And chasing me.
Keep just run to your tower and just stand underneath your tower. Actually, keep running to the bottom tower because that tower is going to fall really quickly.
Well,
And then press B. Okay, you're
Yeah.
back over.
I used the run quickly thing.
Use the ghost. Fantastic.
I remember you saying it makes me run quickly. And to run quickly I also need boots as well, which I can now buy and have bought. So where would you like me to go? Bottom, top?
Let us take on the middle. We will take on the middle and we will push mid.
Okay.
So we will force. Actually, looks like Sonobot is volunteering to get killed. So go ahead and head top, because she is volunteering to get killed by us, which
Really?
is so nice of her to volunteer for something like that.
How is she volunteering?
Because she's standing there. Oh, there you go. She's walking right into you. You got her.
She's still doing a hell of a lot more damage than me. And yeah, I'm gonna hide for a moment.
Right, hide for a moment. Yeah, the downside to both of these heroes is they can both heal themselves. So.
No, picking on me.
No. Why did I kill him? No.
Who's picking on me?
Tibbers, kill him, Tibbers, kill her. Oh, you shouldn't have stopped. You shouldn't have stopped. You're just angering Tibbers. There we go. I avenged your death.
Thank you. 8, 7. But I'm presuming that's a countdown till when I can come back.
Yes, if the little picture over your face, yes, or
Yes.
the little numbers over your face, yes, that tells you how long you have to go.
Yes.
Oh, it's 16. Sorry, thank you very much. Electric, yeah, 16.
There we go. I can level up my ultimate again.
There you go. Right, so I'm gonna come back because I just took down a tower and a hero,
following
so
you.
I'm gonna have that. Go get Sarakabot. Go mid. We're gonna take Sarakabot out here. I'm gonna get that. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Oh, she healed. Cheater. All right, go ahead. Oh, keep going. Keep going. You almost got her. You almost got her. You almost got her. Oh, look at that. You murdered her. Nice job. All right, so go ahead and get back to the tower and then be back. And I'm going to go bot here to protect this tower.
Well, I sort of knew how to use my abilities there. I felt good about that.
You did really well. I mean, at times I was like, I don't know if he's going to make it. And then boom.
So what should I be looking to buy now?
Now you should be looking to buy. What do you have now? So now you've got your sheet.
8.95.
Got that. I would get, honestly, I would get, if you've got enough for a Negatron cloak, get a Negatron cloak for your Abyssal Scepter.
I've already had that. Oh, no magic. Abyssal Scepter. There we go. Got that.
Oh, no, it should be the blue one. Yeah, there you go.
Purple.
Or, there, purple one. There you go. My color blindness coming out. Yeah, so the purple one. So that's going to give you, because if you hit tab, it'll actually show you your team and the bad guy team.
Okay.
And you can kind of hover over what they have. So if you see Sona, if you like hold Alt and look at Sona, her second item is a Void Staff.
Okay.
Void Staff. She gives additional ability power, but 40% magic penetration, which means she melts through magic resistance. So the more magic resistance you have, the better off you are. Stunner and Tibbers. There we go. And that little big cord that came out and stunned the two of us, that's her ult. That's what she does as an ultimate.
Okay.
So, all right. So you go ahead and head top and take that farm, so you can get some more money.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send Tibbers over here to hit Soraka bot in the face.
Ah.
Oh no! A minion killed you?
I wasn't paying attention to my health. And there were lots of them.
That's okay. You gotta get murdered by something. I guess a minion is acceptable.
Or tower.
I will go try to rescue this tower.
So Electric Sick came here to learn LOL, and he's not one of the names that I recognise, so that's good to hear. Electric Sick, I hope you're learning.
Learning just a little bit, as we teach. Now, if you watch where I am on the map, I'm going to lay down a vision ward.
Okay.
There you go. So you see, now we can see how we can see that part of the map?
Mm-hmm.
So that will
I'm
tell us
alive.
if... Yeah. So that'll tell us if they're coming through the jungle there to come get us in that angle.
Well, they're both in mid.
They're both in mid now, but yeah, if we were playing with, if we were both in top and they wanted to come through the jungle and get us, that would tell us that they're coming on to get us. Oh. All right, we're gonna push this, and we're gonna Tibbers ult right on top of both of them. Look at that! Oh, ha 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 ha! Oh, all right, you want to volunteer, Soraka? We can get you. We can get you. Who's volunteering? You guys are. I'm going to pop my ult, or pop my heal. That's going to get them going. You guys are making this too easy. Because every few casts that I do, I stun. So there you go. There you go. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and push this lane up a little bit because Sonabot is really hurt. So even if she comes up here to mess with us, we're going to be able to do so much damage to her really quickly that it's not even going to be worth it. There we go.
So the one ability I've got is basically just a bonus to my melee, which really isn't really useful to me as a caster.
Which one?
Netherblade?
Nether blade. Oh, your passive.
Basic attack, draw as energy from the void, restoring mana. Active,
Yes.
charge Netherblade, causing basic attack to deal additional 60.
Right. That's if you're attacking with with your basic attack and things like that. You basically take away their mana and absolve it into yourself, which is perfect because that means you won't run out of mana, and two, you're taking mana away from them, which is also perfect. Oops, okay, now we need to back up because they're pretty much fully healed. And I'm going to stop and stun her, and we'll just keep running. Do.
Okay, well I can probably
Nope,
buy
back.
something, so...
So we'll just be back at this point. We've got enough distance between us and them. We'll be good to go. I need 1,000, so I'm gonna wait for about 20 seconds, which is kind of a jerk thing to do sometimes, but I kind of want my void
Okay.
staff. So
I need 1050, but I have 1476. But I need the blasting one first. So I need the blasting one first before I can get that nether abyssal scepter.
Yep.
I need an extra 400. Also, Rockabot looks like they're volunteering.
That's right.
Or maybe I should not be that.
So we're gonna hold mid because they're up at top, which is fine because we're just gonna keep mowing through these guys here real quick. You want to play too? Yes, it will be fun, IndieBot. We're gonna have fun and just murder lots of stuff. All right, so now we don't see Sorakabot. There's Sorakabot. Let's get her. I'm gonna stun her and Tibbers. Oh, get her. What are you doing, Tibbers? Go get her. Oh, you got it. There you go. There you go.
Yep. So I learned how to do that at least.
Perfect. And now, because Sonabot is going to have to come back from where she was, she's either going to have to be back or walk back over here to us. We can pretty much take this turret, and we will get the fabulous notion of probably being able to take out this inhibitor because Sorakabot is down for another 20 seconds. Look at that. Oh, Sona's doing what they're calling base trading or backdooring. She's trying to push it at the same time we're trying to get this. So as soon as we take this inhibitor, we're going to both go back because they have a lot of minions encroaching on our base. Okay. But this is going to give us a lot of free time here. All right. You can just go ahead and be back right there. You don't have to...
I just thought because they had a fair chunk of minions coming from there.
Oh, yeah. No, you're okay.
Oh, now having us for the big purple stick. That sounds
Hey,
wrong.
there you go.
I'm not going to learn names of things, it's just the big purple stick.
Big purple stick. It's alright. You're fine. Alright, so you head top. Or no, okay, actually, you head bot, and you go kill off those minions, and I'll go head top and kill off my minions.
Okay. Looks like the minions are doing a good job of killing them off though.
Killing them. Yep, and we're just gonna keep doing this until the two of them decide to come over here and volunteer for one of us. And as soon as we see that they're gonna move, they're either gonna have to split up and come get us each individually, or they're both gonna have to go to one lane or the other. In which case, if I see them coming toward me, I'm gonna go back to base, and you can just keep pushing your lane. And if you see them coming after you, you get away from them, and I'll keep pushing my lane. That's kind of the fun.
So once you're up to level 18, I'm presuming everything's leveled up.
Yes, everything will be nice and leveled up.
Oh, Sorakabot has come and volunteered.
Alright. So I'm going to come over to you. Oh, Sonabot's over here for her volunteering. Okay, well, it looks like like I said, it's going to force the AI to split between the two of us. And I am going to hit her with this, and then Timber Stun, and that's going to kill her off. What? A Timber Stun. There it is. How you doing, bot versus Soraka?
No, I'm going to have to retreat.
Tower shots. Oh, no. Not the tower shots. Attack, Timbers. Attack. Alright, so there we go. We destroyed that. Left a hero. I'm going to come back. They see, even though they had all that stuff pressing down on our base, look how much we freed up by kind of keeping them, guessing what lane they had to go to, and even though you died, which was unfortunate and sad, it gave us an opportunity to kind of get a little bit more room.
What do the red and yellow things, the exclamation mark, oh, ping. Okay.
Yeah, those are pings. Yeah, red is basically just a ping alert. That's this. You can ping around, be like, oh, there's a bad guy here, a bad guy here, that kind of thing. And the other one is a retreat ping. So you'd be like, hey, get back, guy, get back. So sometimes, if you're playing in a game with other people that you're not communicating with verbally, or you don't have time to type, the pings are a really good way to kind of get that information to somebody. Oh, look, my guy is missing. From here, he could be coming to get you. Wow, those minions are going to super win this for us before we even get up there.
I can run really fast.
You can run really fast, yeah. This is one of those times where you want to run really fast because we've got a lot of creeps pushing onto this inhibitor, and this Soraka bot was doing an okay job at killing them off before we got there. So
we killed off that inhibitor.
Yep.
But it's alive again?
We killed off the top one and the middle one. They actually regenerate after a certain amount of time. They will come back online. And that's kind of the strategy. You've got to kind of speed up what you're doing. Oh, there you go. We'll just Timber stun her. Oh, as I press the wrong button to control Timbers. Now you got to doubly watch out here because there are two towers that can get you. Timbers, come over here and kill Soraka bot. No, not going to be able to get Soraka bot. There we go. But you see now our guys are upgraded, so now we've got these guys with the big old knocky fists there for some fisticuffs, and we can literally just sit right back and just try to kill off these heroes because there's nothing that they can do to stop all this. With all three inhibitors down, it's very, very difficult to come back from this. It's possible, just difficult. Oh no! No! Oh, I couldn't get my heal off.
Damn it.
We destroyed the turret. I'm going to take on this middle inhibitor, and we're going to win the game. Yay!
Well, I got level 18 there.
Yeah, you got level 18. We got to level up all of our skills, and I got us the other inhibitor. So now we can get even more waves of super creeps. And this is the opportunity where if you want to be a jerk, you just start dancing in their base, like I am right now. 'Cause I'm a huge jerk. Have you seen my bear timbers? I don't think you have effectively seen my bear timbers.
Do you know who Beautiful Daniel is?
Do I know who Beautiful Daniel is?
Apparently he wants to teach with you together so hard.
So hard.
Well, we already got that's what she said about me learning the big purple stick.
The big purple stick. Victory! So look at that, you won one. Yay!
Yay! But it doesn't count for anything apparently.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't count because we didn't. Oh, actually, it gave us IP and XP. So there we go. So.
Well, so care to explain what IP and XP are?
Yes,
level 2.
IP is. You got to level 2, so congratulations! You're now a level 2 summoner. IP is something that you get for completing tasks in the game, and that's what you get to buy heroes, buy runes, buy runes, buy heroes, buy rune pages, buy stuff like that. It's kind of like in-game currency. And then XP is what you use to level up your hero. You personally, that's what you use to level up to level 30. That's the max level, and that's where you get to start doing things like ranked games. That's where you have access to the best runes and some really cool stuff. So it's a very, very cool little system that they have there. So once a day, you always want to play at least once a day and win a game because that gets you your first win of the day credit. So if you just want to take like 15 or 20 minutes and play a bot game, it's perfect because you'll probably win that one versus other people, and you get to play that. So very, very cool there. So we will now play Now you said that we're going to create another game and we're going to play a different role.
I've already got people asking me whether they can join me for a game. I feel so popular.
You still feel popular? Oh, I don't want to add that bot. All right. Well, we'll teach you one. Well, I'm going to teach you one more thing, and then we'll start opening it up and having some more fun.
Okay.
Teach you one more thing, and I'm going to invite you to this game.
There we go. That's it.
And then we'll get lots of people in here to play. All right, so let's start this game. So we're gonna battle. I want you to play a different role this time. I want you to play Heimerdinger.
Who?
He's the guy that looks like. He's got the goggles on. He's right in the middle of all those. You see where Jana, the girl, is in the middle, right near Cassidon. There should be a guy with glasses on. Pick that guy, right there. Because Heimerdinger's is hilarious.
Okay.
And I'm going to play Super Cool Soraka, so I can feed you mana all day long, and you will be super, super happy. So we'll go ahead and lock in our characters there. Now, what's cool about Heimerdinger is he's a caster, but he does a lot of damage, based on throwing missils, having turrets, like he can drop turrets and things like that down. He is a beast and a half, and a very, very cool guy to have on your team.
Okay. So do I need to change my hero, my spells?
Nope, your summoner spells will be
Heal and Ghost.
Yep, heal and ghost is just fine. So we'll be good. We're just gonna play. We're just gonna use the heals just to kind of have some fun. I'm going to take ignite and exhaust just to be cool, so I can get to using exhaust and flash, or exhaust and ignite, because I don't use those enough as I should.
Okay, so now I've got to relearn all the spells here.
Yep, you'll learn a little bit more on this, a little bit different on the spells, but that's good because this is going to show you two different kind of casters, so to speak. First one was to kind of get familiar with the overall feel of the game. Now you've kind of gotten a little bit more familiar with Cassidon. Now I'm going to throw you into the wolves and show you and have you play a different hero.
Whoa, that's a lot of text. Can manage green and turret 260 health, so I get a machine gun turret, or I can choose micro rockets, or I can cushion grenade. Which one should I choose?
You should definitely go with your Q, which is your turrets. Get your turrets up first.
Okay, and buy my first thing, which is mana regen. Apparently.
I concur.
Yes.
So where should we go? Top, middle, or
now
bottom?
second. Yeah, we're gonna go middle. We're gonna go mid. Okay. There we go. We're gonna stick to your gameplay there. And I picked up a Doran's Ring. It's not on my recommended list, but I picked up a Doran's Ring just because I don't have the runes or the masteries for ability power, and Soraka does really good, but she has lots of ability power because I can heal and shield or heal up and give you mana and stuff like that pretty quickly. Okay,
Is he a snail?
he's just a little dude that has
got
some
a
really
shell on his
wild
back.
hair.
Can I zoom in? It looks like he's got a shell on his back. Oh no, it's just a big head.
Yeah, he's got a really big head. He's got really big hair. He's got an afro.
Ah.
So,
It
all right, so
confused
go
me
ahead
because
and
it's
come
blonde.
Yes. So come over here and just drop the turret down. There you go.
Yes, hurry.
Now later on you'll be able to drop more than one, but so you just leave that turret down there for now, and we can just kind of stand here and slowly take out creeps, while your turret beats them in the face with its cool rockets. You watch, as soon as it comes close, they auto attacks everything. So if you put those into the bushes or anything, and bad guys walk by, you'll know that they're there. You'll do damage to them, and if you notice, and when it gets the last hits, you still get the credit for the money, because it's technically you.
Cool.
So now, as we get closer to the turret, now drop your turret again right here by the tower.
I could help you do that better.
Now, while it still has creeps to defend it, it'll just keep shellacking
Oh,
the
I have
tower.
a ranged attack.
Yes, you have a range. You throw wrenches at guys.
That's nicer, because I don't like melee. Melee's not good.
So, go.
Ooh, shit, run.
Go. So there's my heal on you right there.
Yes, yes, hurry.
But now you can, as soon as we clear this creep wave, you're going to drop a turret. The downside to it, look out, it's going to get you. Oh!
That took a lot, gave me a lot of damage.
Get you a lot of damage right off the bat. Yeah, because Heimerdinger is a true caster, he's extremely squishy right off the bat. So we'll have to be a little bit more careful this time because you and I are both playing truly squishy people. But what Heimerdinger builds is ridiculous. It lets him do so much cool stuff.
Sign of your wound.
I'm gonna take that.
Ooh, so let's try that. Come on, hurry up, slowpoke.
Very
Beep, beep, beep,
interesting.
beep.
I concur.
Is that his brain? No, it's that's his hair. There is a skin that has its brain. It kind of looks like one of the characters from Mars Attacks, which is always fun. Now the other now a good thing that that Heimerdinger does, and it's his passive, is if he's hanging out. Oh, look out! You'll leave one there. Is that if he is standing near a turret, he will begin to auto repair, or not a turret, a tower. He will begin to repair that tower automatically. So if you stand near a turret that's a tower that's been injured, you can set your turrets down in lane here like this, and then just walk back to the tower and heal it, and still get the money from your turret just mauling creep waves. I'm gonna heal that siege minion just because. There we go. Gonna give you mana.
Yay, mana's good.
Yay, mana. See, now that we have all these creeps here, your turret is going to go just ballistically happy.
Order, entropy,
Do,
and
do, do,
never
do.
ending cycle.
More mana.
Will it attack the tower as well? Yes, it will.
Yep. And we can probably take this tower down here in the next couple of seconds because your
Very important.
turret is going to take them out. There we go. And I'll heal and give you that.
I concur.
So it's good to get your abilities. You want to make sure that you level up your turrets pretty quickly because they do a lot for you. Like I said, you could put it into a bush, and if somebody's chasing you, you can walk them right into that bush, and they will just start getting attacked by all that turret damage. So it's very, very funny to what Heimerdinger can do. More mana.
Ooh, it's green now instead of yellow.
Yeah, because you're upgrading them.
The cosine of your wound.
Haven't seen them two yet. Oh, one's at top.
And one's at the bottom. So I'm going to go back. You keep continuing to press this lane
Order.
and have fun just completely mauling this. And that's why Heimerdinger is so dangerous, because he can push a lane pretty much on his own. We're in a little bit better of a controlled environment here, but he does some really good work on his own.
Why can't I place a turret?
Is there a cooldown, or you got a mana?
You cannot cast that right now. There doesn't seem to be any cooldown on it.
Oh, because you may have reached your limit for the number of turrets or something, or what have you.
But
Oh, that's weird.
it had died.
That's weird. Yeah, you should have. Yeah, you should be able to click off as many as you want, or you know, click off one after the other, based on cooldown. Oh, look out! You're taking a hit. There you go. So I'm gonna head.
Yes, hurry.
Let's head bot
Important
because
work to get back to.
you might lose bottom tower, and you're gonna use your passive to heal it.
So, right. Rank 1 turrets, maximum turrets increase to 2 at rank 3. 4 turrets can... So, where's the cooldown on this? Hammer stores enough parts for a new turret every 25 seconds. It just doesn't show the cooldown.
Oh, okay. That's weird. I always thought it would show the cooldown on there. Huh. Well, there you go. Now you know. It's because there's a cooldown. Alright, so hang out near the turret here for a second, the tower, and just watch as it magically begins to heal.
Magic healing. Magic healing. Oh yes, it's going up very slowly, but...
Yep, it goes up very slowly. But that's just one of those little things that you can do to kind of help out. So we'll come over here, and in this top bush where I am, go ahead and put a couple of turrets right here where I am, or a turret. Just say, go and put a turret right there. And now watch this. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna bait
Entropy and never
her.
ending
We're gonna try to get her to come close. Try to bait her over here to these turrets. She's not going to fall for it, but it's always fun. Sometimes you'll get whooped. There you go. Kill you up right there. See, she'll go into that turret. She'll come over closer. Oh no, wait, there's more turrets. Oh no, now you're silenced. No. Oh, good stun. Heal you up for some more. I'm going to set her on fire. Maybe not. Oh, 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 no, she got me.
Hurry, I have important work to get back to.
No. No.
The cosine of your root divided by...
I'm feeding the bots again. No. All right, so come on back. Let your turrets do their business.
I have a fair chunk of money.
There you go. Yeah, those turrets will feed you money galore. That's for sure.
So I can get my boots, or is it worth boots or something else?
Yeah, get your boot. How much money do you have?
After getting the boots, 500. That's the
Yeah.
sorcerer's
Just
shoes.
get the one. Get the sorcerer's shoes. Now you should be able to get your chalice. So go ahead and pick that up.
I can't get the chalice.
Okay, get the chalice.
Okay. I didn't realise I didn't have the non-magic mantle. I thought I needed those items to get it.
You do. If it's glowing or if it's lit up, that means you have enough money to get the whole thing. Which means it will auto purchase you the null magic mantle, and the upgrade cost to get both of those items to combine to form your chalice. Now, what's cool about the chalice is it gives you magic resistance. It gives you a lot of mana regeneration, and of course. Later on, when we upgrade it a little bit more, it's going to give you ability power when we upgrade that to the Unholy Grail.
Okay.
And I'll show you how to get that upgrade because it's not in the recommended items, but it's something that would be absolutely phenomenal for a Heimerdinger to have from an AP standpoint anyway. But we'll do that later. Yeah, right now we're just going to... You keep pushing mid lane with you and your turrets, and I'm going to not die to... I'm going to try not to die to Sonobot here.
Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle.
Oh, I got Slade. No!
And Sauron is coming after me.
Sladobot.
Soraka's coming after me.
don't take that from her.
What does my ultimate do?
What does Soraka's ultimate do?
I can
My ultimate.
Oh, your ultimate? It basically launches a lot of missiles or a big nuke, depending on how many missiles you shoot off.
Well, I've got both of them here, so I'm going to run.
Important work to get back to.
Yep. So go ahead and run because you're all by yourself. Now I'm going to run to the top, but look at your turrets. They're doing a great job defending.
Well, they were. So,
Well, they lived on.
all active turrets healed. Okay, rockets
Order,
up to 5.
entropy, a never-ending cycle.
So I can't buy anything.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at bottom.
I could help you do that better.
There you go. They're mid, so we split them up again.
The cosine of your root divided by.
So what do you think of Heimerdinger so far?
I don't know. It doesn't seem really. He's not actually doing much casting. It's more he's dropping stuff, which is doing damage. So it's all right, but
Yeah. He's a little bit different than Mordekaiser. Gives you a little bit more range. Gives you a little bit more ability to do some other things. And that's right. Come get you some Sonobot.
I concur. The cosine of your root divided by. Yes, yes, hurry. I have important work to get back to.
Run away.
I'm presuming that you meant you there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I thought I was gonna be able. I should be able to take Sonobot here in a second because she has no mana, very low health.
I could help you do that better.
I just don't seem to be
Oh.
able to deal as much damage here as I was able to before.
Yeah, most of it comes out of your turrets. That's why Heimerdinger is just a little bit different
Never-ending cycle.
than your standard caster like Cassidy, who deals damage through massive spells. This is a type of caster that does it through other objects. He's kind of unique in the way that he does stuff. There's another character called Shaco, or Shaco, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Because I'm sure somebody will be like, it's pronounced this way. I say Shaco, just because that's what it looks like. But Shaco drops little jack-in-the-boxes that cause fear and attack things, just like your turrets do. So
I concur.
that's definitely another little thing for that. But like I said, like something like Annie, who is a true caster, you have Vigar or Vigar again, whichever way you want to pronounce it. They're pretty big casters.
Yes, yes, hurry. I have important work to get back to.
So it all depends on what style that you want. So now that you know that Heimerdinger's, you like Heimerdinger, but you're not in love with the way that he does stuff, now you know that, okay, well, Heimerdinger's not the kind of champion that I want. Oh, no!
Damn it! Damn it!
No. Oh, come on. She's going to be able to get me here in a second.
What level am I? How can I tell what level I am?
If you look down at your
9.
portrait, yeah, or on yourself there.
Yeah, they're level 12 and 11. But at least I can go back and I can buy stuff now.
Yes.
So what am I looking for here? What stats? Ability power here again?
Ability power, yeah. Now, another really big item, I don't think it's on your recommended list, is Trinity Force. I'm dead here because Sorakabot came up from around me and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Sheka gets banned all the time. Yeah, is the Trinity Force because it adds in everything. It adds in attack damage. It adds in ability power. It adds in movement speed. It adds in like so much. It's basically the kitchen sink. You just stuff everything you can into it, and just watch it just get crazy.
Now, where are they hiding is the question.
Yes, where are they hiding? All right, we're going to do that. We are going to take that. Oops.
I concur.
Yeah, top tower, I still haven't gotten down. It's down about halfway.
Okay. I will go and chuck some turrets at it.
So, yeah, we'll go top. We'll go push top.
Cosine of your root divided by.
We'll let Sorakabot take bottom there.
Back, you dirty ape! Back!
Fire-breathing turrets are awesome.
Very interesting.
Oh, your turrets almost got you that kill
On.
on Sona.
Help you do that better.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise that actually got her down low or anything.
Yeah, got her down pretty good.
For great science. Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle.
Sorakabot doesn't even care about this tower. Well, so
Yes, hurry.
we'll volunteer it for demolition.
Your team has destroyed. You are pulling.
And I'll have mana here in just a second, so you'll be ready to go. There you go.
I concur. Shut down.
Nice. So now we kill off the little Sonobot.
Very interesting.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Tossing sparks like a champ.
I see it. Your defeat. Your team has destroyed a turret.
See, when I will take down this in-head and we'll be good to go.
I could help you do that better.
Okay. Cool. We do have a son and bot.
The cosine of your root divided by.
Let the minions deal with Sonobot for a second. Okay, we'll take this. Alright, now we'll get out of here.
No, those turrets were doing nicely there.
They're gonna they'll keep going. We'll go back and buy up. And I'm low on mana and health, so
Yes.
be very careful.
I have important work to get back to.
Be very, very careful. I need... Oops, that's not what I need. I need magic power. I need ability power.
Order, entropy, a never
Get the
ending
needlessly large rod.
That's what she
No!
said.
Oh, Soraka Bot, you are volunteering to be annihilated.
Well, I just bought a needlessly large rod as well.
Fantastic.
Bless me!
Gazoon type. That Heimerdinger. Alright, here we go. Go in here, we're gonna... Oh, no, now she's done. You've angered.
The cosine of your wound divided by.
That's why I wish I had exhaust so she couldn't do that. I'm gonna mute you though. There we go. Oh, she's too fast!
Yes, yes, hurry. I have important work to get back to.
And I just waddle.
Yes, you do. Oh, there you go. Oh! Oh! Nice job. She almost killed me too. She almost had it. She almost had it. Nice job. Nice job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Defending and everything, getting the kills going.
Hero week.
Alright, we can easily take down this turret because Sona's still trapped up there because we take out that inhibitor. So now she's having to deal with all those super creeps, giving us plenty of opportunity here to get this tower. The minions will get that other tower in mid, and we'll just push on to the next tower. Because Sorakabot's going to be up here. She just got up. So, here we go. And they're still dealing with the super creeps on that side. Because we are awesome. And Heimerdinger is overpowered.
Is that the standard thing then? Like, is that a Protoss OP or Zerg OP?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Heimerdinger.
Dad Heimerdinger. OP Heimerdingers. Nice shot. Now, what you're shooting there when you blind them, that means that their auto attacks miss. So it's very cool for protecting teammates against people that are auto attacking. Oh! Not what I want to do. There we go. And all my healing is down, so be careful.
I'm running.
Now it's up. Now we'll go back. We'll let them deal with those two lanes of needlessly irritating action. We will.
So should I go for the Rabadon's death cap?
Yeah, go for the death cap.
And then what else? Another blasting
Casters.
wand.
Yep, another blasting wand if you can get it. Boom, there you go. Yeah, get that. Yeah, the Rylai's Crystal Scepter is remarkable because not only do you get health, you get ability power, and you get the ability to slow with your casts. So, using your turrets, using your stun or your blind, all that stuff, and your missiles, all that stuff completely slows them down, which is great because you saw how fast Soraka just ran right through us.
Oh no, their inhibitors respawning soon?
Oh no, and they just lost a tower and they're going to lose another inhibitor? Oh my goodness. What are they going to do? I tell ya. Oh, let's go over here and get Soraka bot. She's volunteering to die. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. So is Sonabot. Do 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 do.
The cosine of your wound divided by. Your team has destroyed.
Oh! I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Look at that.
Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle.
Then we're being tricked and score a touchdown. Ah, blah. Good game.
Yes, we may have had super creeps, but that's because they didn't kill our inhibitors.
That's right. We're faster at getting down those inhibitors. That's all. So there you go. Look at that. You had a blast. You had a death cap, a blasting one. You had so much AP going on. You were going to be unstoppable. Unstoppable.